Hello ladies and gentlemen, Keaton here and welcome to Nuclear Throne update number 63. For those of you who do not know, this is a one time a week where we here at Tengu Drop take a look at the latest Nuclear Throne update, grab that changelog, put it into video format for your viewing pleasure, and show you as much as possible. With that said, before we head into update number 63, let's quickly recap what happened in update number 62. Update number 62 introduced subtle mutation effects to the game, giving players a more immediate idea of which mutations are currently active. Artwork was updated for character and mutation portraits, Chicken's TV plays a new movie, and several troll effects were added to boats, rockets, and plasma. Low Hunter received more tweaks, crashes were fixed, and a few cosmetic changes were made. That was about it for update number 62, so let's check out update number 63. Update number 63 introduces a loadout screen to the game, allowing players the ability to choose a crown from the very start. This is a significant change to the core gameplay of Nuclear Throne, as crowns have always required players to at least reach the scrapyard, fill the statue with enough rads, and then break said statue without dying. And that was just to see the crowns. But now players can choose from any of the 9 existing crowns from the very beginning. And before anyone worries, yes, players are able to go without any crown at all if they want. Players who do decide to don a crown should expect all the consequences that crowns bring from the very beginning. These effects include IDPD on the first level, cursed chests, and crown guardians as early as 3-2's crown vault. It should also be noted that currently players cannot select a crown loadout while choosing the random character option from the main menu. And before anyone gets too comfortable with the notion of free crowns from the start, Vlambeer mentioned that this is temporary. The final version of the game will require players to obtain the crowns through the usual means, and then go on to beat the game with said crown. Only then will players be worthy of the privilege to start the game with that crown. Vlambeer also noted that this is only the first version of the loadout feature, so players can expect changes to be made in the near future. As a side note, the crown selection screen has 3 extra slots for crowns. Mysterious. Crowns are great and all, but the loadout feature is just the first of the new additions this week. A new mutation was added this week called Open Mind. When taken, this mutation allows players the opportunity to pick up an extra chest or red canister per level. And it seems which of these players get is completely random. And to round out our crown-based sandwich of new content this week, players who take a trip to the crown vault may notice new tiles prettying up everyone's favorite brown, dark, and probably damp crown resting place. That's all for new content this week, so let's check out the latest fixes and changes. Character silhouettes have been updated to match their portraits, and a couple mutations have been renamed. Racing Mind has been renamed Trigger Fingers, and Shotgun Fingers has been renamed Shotgun Shoulders. Rain effects have been updated for Chicken's slow motion, which depicts much shorter lines than usual while it's activated. A few weapons now spawn earlier, and a lot of new updated trail effects were done this week, affecting plasma, nukes, missiles, and players who activate the Boiling Veins mutation. Fixes this week include freezes due to IDPD spawns, and it seems players can no longer receive both an HP chest and a rad canister on the same level. And that's about the gist of the fixes and changes this week. As always, if you would like to read the full changelog for yourself, a link to it can be found in the description below. Now let's check in with what the community has been up to. This week, Steam user Solid has issued the Drops Challenge. At the time of this recording, Solid has yet to release the details regarding this challenge, so be sure to visit the link in the description below listed under Community Link Dump for more information. Well, when it's released. Many other Steam users have also started posting their own challenges to the Steam forums, so we recommend Nuclear Throne players looking for even more challenges check it out. Then be sure to head over to the Nuclear Throne wiki to brush up on your Nuclear Throne knowledge. Finally, we here at Tengu Drop would like to give a huge shout out to not only Rami for wearing our merchandise in public, but the fan who recognized Rami in an airplane only after recognizing our logo on his t-shirt. It was without a doubt the coolest story we've heard involving Tengu Drop so far. And for anyone who might have missed it, we have linked to Rami's tweet briefly recounting the experience in the description below. And that's about it for update number 63. This is a refreshing change to the Nuclear Throne core game, and should not only encourage more people to use crowns, but find new ways to play with the crowns in general. Hopefully this will also provide Vlambeer with knowledge about how to approach the final version of these crowns. It'll also be interesting to see if the golden weapons will be manageable via this loadout feature in the near future. Vlambeer note that with GDC right around the corner, updates will be limited or non-existent, so it seems players will have ample time to get used to the new system. And yes, Tengu Drop will continue to provide Nuclear Throne content in the meantime. Anyway, if you haven't already purchased Nuclear Throne and you would like to learn more about it, be sure to check out nuclearthrone.com. You can also subscribe to Vlambeer's Twitch channel where they live stream the development of this game every Tuesday and Thursday. Subscribing gives you access to Nuclear Throne emoticons used on twitch.tv as well as a Steam copy of the game. And of course, we here at Tengu Drop do our best to cover the latest Nuclear Throne update every weekend or whenever it's released. And we also do a Nuclear Throne playthrough called the One Shot every Thursday, so be sure to check back often or just subscribe to the channel. As always, I'm interested to hear your thoughts on the latest additions and changes made to the game. How do you feel about the new loadout system? What do you think this means for the future of Nuclear Throne? How do you feel about the new open mine mutation? Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, hope it was informative, and I'll see you guys next week or whenever the next update is released. Bye!